Aye. The inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
Should we lose our way, Master? What that will serve us?
You've come. I came here to the Abbey in hopes they might find me worthy to send on to the Grand Cathedral in Aldrin. No place holds so much wisdom concerning the dragon as there. While I am here, I train as a sister of the faith. I'm to gather flowers. They say I've talent as a healer, that if I labor hard enough, They say I'll learn to grant blessings upon others through flowers. I fear I am a poor judge of such things. Still, what say you, cousin? 'Tis said a blessing of flowers leaves the recipient awash with joyous feeling. Any luck? Though in truth, 'tis the Mother Superior here I must convince of my abilities, and the priests. I must show them I've an aptitude as a healer. But as I said before, I've little notion what to expect. Could I ask you to give a flower to someone and tell me of their response?
An abbey, here. It seems a dangerous place for such pursuits.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do.
Once our preparations are complete,
Seems
we
this
all
is where the
need
merchants
to
live. It's quite open.
It seems the castle walls are reached by a
From day
flight
to
of
night,
stairs.
this area feels completely different.
How did the day find you?
Well, I hope so.
How did the day find you?
She trains in the blessing of flowers, does she? And she bears the gifts of a healer. How wonderful. I should like to see her handiwork. One look at such a flower is enough to glean the power of they who blessed it. This is Kina's, then? How marvelous. It would seem she is gifted indeed. Perhaps it will not be so long before the Mother Superior writes the mainland on Kina's behalf. To think on it gives me joy. It was the Maker's hand guided her here to our church. I know it.
I've gained quest knowledge. naught should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
You delivered the flower. And what did the father say? Then they acknowledged my skill as a healer. I knew I was right to have come here. If I continue at this pace, I am sure to earn transfer to the Great Cathedral. I swear I will. Then I shall learn more of the dragon to aid in your journey.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
Ah, I hope to see you this day, Kaz. I have aught I would tell you. I have chosen to forego the fishing life, so I might travel the land and study its wonders. As such, I had hoped you might assist in preparations for my journey. How does this offer find you? I truly will always be in your debt, Kaz. For all else, I must provision myself for the trek. I need goods that restore energy. Something to speed my steps when exhaustion creeps round. Might you find me some such healing items?
Oi, good fish. How's it? They say the faith, the church. What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. What can I do? Take care now.
Why not avail yourself of the
tidy, this
inn to
room.
rest a while, Arisen?
I know that healing items are of utmost import, and I do have a knack for needing them. Best not to be stingy. Perfect. These should keep me from getting into too much trouble, at least when you aren't around to save me. Now, what's next? What's next? Ah, yes, of course. Some source of light. My travels will most like take me to caves and other dark places, you know. How could I forget a light source? My mind must be going south. Many thanks. I needn't fear any darkness with this at my side. Is there else I require? Food, of course. It's not that I'm picky. I just don't know what's fit to eat other than fish. Might you find something I can bring, cuz? I'd best bring as much food as possible. If I must eat alone, I ought to at least eat well. Ah, this should be food enough. My thanks, cuz. That should take care of the essentials. But might I beg one final request? A good luck charm. to guide me on the roads. I can't always depend on you, after all.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. As expected in a residential area, it is much more quiet.
I wonder if there are rarities from abroad. I'd imagine one would never tire of this place. Someone in the castle must be the Knight's champion. But who?
Doing well. Met with His Grace, have you? You're a lucky one, you are. Any rarities to sell? Any rarities? Right.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Are your travel preparations complete?
If fortune will doubtless visit my journey at some point. A good luck charm would steady my resolve. Aha, yes! It's perfect! This should be all. I believe I finally have everything I need to set off. This is more baggage than I imagined. I had planned to pack sparingly, but see now that proper caution cannot be taken lightly. Beg forgive me, Cos, but one more favor. Could I trouble you to take my things to the shore? Fantastic. That is well, truly everything. I have stolen too much of your time, and yet can only give thanks in return. Please, Cos, join me in a drink as thanks for your kindness. You must think me mad to set off in the name of research. What with the dragon so near at hand? What's a fisherman gain from the study of plant and beast in the first place, huh? In truth, I have no proper answer. I simply find such things enjoyable. I don't want to merely dream of the outside world. I must see it with my own eyes, uncover its mysteries. The journey will not be easy, I'm sure. It would be a lie to say I do not fear the dangers ahead. But if not now, when? We are alike, you and I. Two simple folk, thrust into a grand adventure far beyond themselves. I'll not slay a dragon, of course. But with the Maker's grace, I might yet aid folk in my own way. Dawn is breaking. I'd best be off. When we return from our quests, I would be honored to share a cup with you again.
The sea appears calm, at least.
How fair. They say the church. What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. What can I do you? Take care.
Seems this place has never been touched by man. Fear naught should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
You were raised with Kina, were you not? I would ask a service of you on her behalf. Make her bless you, my child. As you know, Kina is well devoted to the church. She has distinguished herself here, in her studies and duties both. So it is at long last that her fervent wish has come true. She is granted transfer to the Grand Cathedral in the mainland. It is a great honor for our humble abbey. We are aglow with pride. We wish to bestow upon Kina a gift of blessed items that the Maker may shield her on her journey. But alas, we find ourselves without certain sacred materials required for the blessing. As her friend since childhood, we can think of none more suited to gather these items. I would also ask you hold this errand secret from Kina. We hope to surprise her with the gift on the morning of her departure.
An abbey? Here. It seems a
Kina, was it? Seems the girl's taken with the idea of training at the Grand Cathedral. We're mates, you and I, hmm? Well, perhaps I'll take the girl there myself. Don't look so worried, friend.
Let us hear everything the Mother
Perhaps we'd
Superior has
best
to
ask the
say.
Mother Superior for more details.
It is a port crystal, Master.
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Be they man or pond, 'tis hard to do aught alone. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
Gran Soren, the beating heart of all Gransis. We might find such a thing for sale in Gran Soren's markets.
I've come to feel more at peace when the capital is in sight.
Castle walls? Or the ruins of such? War has not been kind to this place.
Kill 'em all!
Get him!
Armed bandits arisen!
They're armed, Master.
Such open locales make fleeing from enemies a tricky proposition. This seems to...
Oh! I didn't expect to find you here. Though in truth, you could well say the same of me. I'm sorry. I know I caused you worry. But I've glad tidings. At long last, I'm granted leave to the Grand Cathedral. Thoughts of your plight consumes my days. But now I may finally discover some means to aid you. All the faith knows of the dragon can be found at the Grand Cathedral. I pray you support my decision to go. Thank you. I feel I must go, both for your sake and my own. In my heart of hearts, I always knew you would support me. Is that not why you helped Sister Claris gather items for a blessing? Yes, I heard. But please do not let slip that I know. She does so love her little surprises. I do wish you would stay close. Shall we?
What's that? Captured Poles lose themselves. I'm on my way.
I've gained questions on
I shall see you at the Abbey anon. Make her speed your steps.
Think well.
Let's have a look.
There's no way. It takes more than that. Seems this place has never been touched by man. Fear naught should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
I hear naught but ill rumors. Men speak whispers that Arisen are simply fodder for the dragon. Whispers that you act as a sacrifice for others who hope to gauge the beast's strength. They say you're not but a tool, just as the pawns.
The Mother Superior awaits us. Keena's gift as well.
An abbey, yeah. It seems a
How does
dangerous
the day
place.
find
guess,
you?
Fred.
The materials can be found within the catacombs. I understand these self-same materials are readily available in processed form throughout our capital. The gold required, however, is formidable, and we feel the task worthy of a more personal touch besides. My thanks, Arisen. This is all we required. We shall begin the blessing at once. May the Maker's light shine always upon you. Well, sister, the time is near. Our time together has been short, and yet you have become so very dear to the Abbey.
You make me feel quite small, sister. To quit the Abbey for my own reasons seems altogether selfish now.
Nonsense, child. It warms my heart to send one of our own to the Grand Cathedral. Afore you depart, I would have you take this. A gift from all of us.
Oh, my! So this is why you spent such long hours afield. It is wonderful. I cannot imagine the effort it took to craft. My steps will be lighter knowing I bear the support of such fine friends. Pray, wait for me. I shall return to help as soon as I might. Also, I would give you this. It is a small thing, hardly equal to all you've done for me, but Listen to me. It seems there's nary a parting I can't turn painful. I shall return to you. I swear it.
Keena would ne'er have had the resolve to make this trip without your encouragement, Arisen.
Keena's fierce resolve is a welcome spur to examine our own faith with fresh eyes. A heart kept pure and faithful need never fear, no matter the state of the world around us.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Oi! I see you, pleased. Dried fish are a local staple.
I'll warrant there's ought to be found along the coast ahead.
No, the trail can't grow cold now. Oh, Father, where are you? What in the Maker's name is the Arisen? No, who am I to question Fortune's gift? Please help me find my father. He's a gardener in his Grace Duke Edmund's castle. I awoke one morning to find him vanished without a word. It's not like him at all. I've searched for near on a week now, but found nothing. I beg your aid, Sir Arisen. I've truly nowhere else to turn. Take this. My father will know it on first glance. Maker, speed your steps.
Go. Garden hands don't often simply disappear.
I suppose the boy's father is gone.
It is a port crystal,
What
Master.
meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught
Once our
alone.
preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain orders. The man worked in the castle. Someone here
We
may
can
know.
take on Puritan.
Perhaps he had acquaintances. A one-eyed giant lurked.
Beg pardon, Arisen. I'm sure this is a small matter, but I would yet have you hear it. I was at my post before the castle not long ago, when a strange man came round asking after your whereabouts. Even more curious, when I told him I knew not, he swore me, tell no one of our encounter. Have you some enemy, Arisen? His eyes were mad. I shall never forget them. I beg you, be wary.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. 'Tis possible Tommen's father was arrested. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain orders.
I hear no end of praise for you. And audience, have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be? Have your... Come on.
Remember to save enough for larger. Let's try the castle dungeon. Someone in the castle must be the knight's champion.
Well met, Arisen. How may I aid you, sir? You seek a wayward gardener? I fear I'll be little help for your cause. Yet hold a moment. We had cause to interrogate a castle laborer some days past. Our spies learned of a plot wherein secrets of state were leaking to a gang of bandits. I believe the workman suspected of this sedition is in our custody still. I fear that's as much as I know, sir. That I could aid you further.
Skeleton keys come up for sale in shops on
I pray
occasion.
I'm mistaken, but was Tomlin's father imprisoned?
safe? Maker be praised. That such a fate could befall me. I never so much as considered it. 'Twas ill luck alone put me in this spot. I but overheard a conversation. I was attending to my duties as a royal aide, and a nobleman spoke nearby, yes? But I knew them not, and gave their fervent whispers little attention. Yet without warning, I found myself summoned by a guardsman. He accused me of spying on the pair, and banished me to the dungeon forthwith. I've lived the memory many times over in this place. Most like I could recall parts of the conversation if pressed. But that means naught now. I seek only to save my life, or failing that, keep harm from my son. Time is short. The guard will return ere long and begin their interrogation. Most like they'll employ torture, which leaves my chances of survival pitifully low. I implore you, Arisen, lead me from this terrible place. You are my final hope. Save me, sir. I beg of you. Pardon, sir. Pardon, sir.
Masterfully done!
I'm on my way.
Certainly. I obey.
Father!
Tomlin, my son! My son! What? How?
I heard tell the Arisen made for the capital and prayed to find you here. I can't even imagine what they must have done to you. But it's all over now. I owe you so much, Arisen. Thank you.
Mere thanks seem nothing weighed against your actions, Arisen. Without your aid, I would not stand afore you, nor see my son again. This whole ordeal has a foul air about it. I fear the whispers I overheard are joined to sinister workings in the duchy. Perhaps we shall learn what the talk concerned ere long. I only pray it causes us no further trouble. I've naught with which to repay your kindness, but if ever you find yourself in need, only say the word, and I'll be at your side. Maker guide you until then, Arisen.
Those without a trade must without a wage appear.
Seems that many people live here as well.
soaked in water.
Speak to any pawn, and they will gladly join your service.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
Well, I trust.
Doing well, are you?
How does the day find you?
Arisen, I would speak with you, privately. This is not the place. 'Tis a conversation best had after dark. Meet me in the courtyard by night.
Well met, sir. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. Someone in the castle must be the Knights Champion. But who?
I hear no. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
How did the day find you?
Well met, sir.
Ah, you've come. You must forgive me the secrecy. The matter demands it, I assure you. I dare not speak it aloud, so pray, listen close. Truth be told, I have long traveled the land in secret, keeping watch over the Duke's army. Now I fear my investigation has borne fruit. One company has amassed supplies far beyond their need. Their regimen of training, too, defies comparison. His Grace must know of this, thought I, and so drafted a letter to send the moment I found a courier I could trust. But fate is cruel, sir, and the pack I'd placed the letter was snatched by monsters out on the roads. If someone should find that missive, and its contents become known to the public, morale will crumble. What's more, a secret serves use only so long as it stays hidden. Their treason will be more easily foiled if they do not expect the Duke to know of it. The letter must be found. Surely you understand, sir. I would ask you to find it, and retrieve it here, to me. Naturally, His Grace cannot openly compensate you for this task, but I shall gladly pay you out of my own pockets, should you succeed. Make her speed your steps, sir. I was traveling the roads when I was attacked. Came from the air, swooping down long enough to snatch up my pack. Like as not carried it back to their nest, though where that may be, I know not. The mountains near the Great Wall are nest to many a flying creature, though. Perhaps there is the best place to start.
The beasts of the foothills around
Let
the
us
Great
make for the
Wall
hills
stole
near the Great
How did the day
Wall.
find you? How did the day find you?
Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. It is dreadfully easy to while away hours just shopping. Let us make for the hills near the Great Wall. We're marked for death. Stay watchful.
We cannot lower our guard for a second. The mild weather year-round makes Francis well suited for human life. As you like it.
I'll go at once.
I obey. A walking dead there!
Sorcerer Master, stay vigilant.
Insolence!
They attack in quick succession! Watch for their magic!
That's all. Our strength brought us victory. Holds like this one are crucial in warding the capital from monsters. We'll find a vantage to fire down on our foes from atop the wall. even the capital is not without its dangers. Lest we remain cautious, Arisen. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. Stray from the roads, and we'll soon find monsters, Arisen. The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary.
A goblin pack!
We have triumphed.
That was hardly a warm-up. Careful, Master. There are culprits about. The road splits
Sheds the mortal coil. I am he who treads the earth with goodness.
I am he who sets the world firm. We are the nameless men.
They caught us unawares.
Light close to us.
This must be the
Human bones that move on the road!
Hit it! That was a waste of time. Walking bones!
We have triumphed.
They rampage indiscriminately.
There, Master! Skeleton!
I will protect you, Arisen. Bridge will serve as a fine landmark. What's that? It would be simple enough to descend.
There, Master!
I cannot say the same for returning.
As you like it.
I'll go at once. Soaked to the bone! What's this? Like all the river across these stones.
I'll come to your rescue as often as it takes. Let's seek out the shallows, lest we lure the blind. Certainly. Fireworks, well!
Very well.
I obey. As you like it. Watch for a goblin ambush ahead. Seems people lived here once. The path diverges.
Careful, Master. There are cutthroats about.
Warrior, there, Master!
I am he who
Fireworks,
solves the
well!
wound. Your end, not
A walking dead now!
I am he who stays and stays. Let us see if you can stand.
Envy their endurance.
he who destroys the sky.
They hold me!
Your power shall be exposed.
Their next attack comes over us like a cloud.
It hates fire! That's all. Barely worth the effort. This passage links South and Central branches.
This is a place quite restful to my kind. Why not avail yourself?
They say the faith sends belief. What can I do you for? You seem tired. So be.
Seems a fair place to rest. Goblins hate fire.
I'll go at once.
There's a far cry from the road to your house. Their kind is weak to fire. Think well before striking. As you wish, Master.
Such open areas are too good swords. Every monster believes can see us. Very well.
We must take care the past does not claim us as its next victims. There, Master!
Beware when the creature dies!
Fall, beast! That's all.
Harvey!
I set its wings flame. waste of time. This is Harpy territory. Keep watch on the skies.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows. Careful, Master. There are cutthroats about. This is a fine place to lie in ambush, Arisen.
There, Master! Harpies!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Our strength brought us victory. That was a waste of time.
Kill them all! Armed roads!
Treasure, perhaps?
They're left exposed after a command strike in quick succession. That was hardly a warm-up. With so many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead. Never forget, constant vigilance. Harpy!
Arisen, I am.
I bear no grudge against you, Arisen.
Beware the Harpy song!
I really must thank you, sir.
This looks interesting. Not even the saltiest fisherman ventured far from It'll take more than that. Stay wary at the water's edge, lest you attract the brine. The roads are safe stop until you are fully pursued. You best stay wary. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. Careful! A goblin! It is safest on the roads. Think well before striking. Perhaps we'll find order among the cracks that
I'll go at once.
As you wish, Master. I obey. There may be materials here. Perhaps we'll find aught of you. Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sorin.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. goblins, I should think.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. On the road!
Get him! Quite the view, eh? Arisen, I am at your side. They attack in position! Careful, master. They're left exposed under a grand strike! Counter after they strike. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
That was hardly a warm-up. They attack in quick succession. We need but take this road north to find Gramsorian.
Jim!
Armed bandits, Arisen.
There, master! Move! They're nimble. Watch your back.
Die! We'll likely face ambush here. Stay watchful.
I am she who turns the eternal justice. I am she.
These nameless men are a shadow hunt. Can't reach there anywhere. Let's wait and see what they do.
I'll keep watch. I'll take care of the weak. It hates fire! Disposed after a grand fireworks, well!
Get it. The first strike shall be mine. Stop with the weakness.
I am the void which you
Make hence. This ends here. Any temporary Arisen on mine.
I see you now, for a true.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
They say that you... What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. What can I do you for? Take care.
Do not forget Fiedle's talk of the stolen letter. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while? What's this?
walking dead there!
There, Master! Undead warriors!
As you wish,
I'm on my way.
I've been drenched! If we keep to the shallows, we needn't get soaked through. Footing here is poor. Tread carefully. Wolves hunt in pack. Tis weak to fire! Grandmaster! Wolves! Watch your back!
I'll begin with the strongest. Let's scatter those bones.
As you wish. I obey. Walking bones! This canyon links the capital with the west of Grancis.
Beetle's pack was stolen by the likes of those guards.
Winged monsters seem to favor the terrain here. It hates fire! It's your weakness.
There's a way down here.
Don't let them drag you off!
There's wings to blood the arms.
Spare the hot stones!
Burn their wings!
Don't let them drag you off!
Burn their wings! There, Master! Still on me! We're likely the first to be here in years. Let's quickly chill the blood to ice!
Don't let them drag you off! Burn their wings!
Did it! That was a waste of time. time. It'll take more than that. We can get down this way. That's a one-way form, Master. There, Master! Sulfur Saurians!
Only the weak first to use.
A strong flame may take out to possess you.
Soaked to the bone.
Magic will avail, their muscle will not. So many!
Goblins here like fire! Burn them!
Our strength brought us victory. Lightning courses through them. I will give my all.
Coming!
Magic will fail. Nothing will not. Simple touch can
Don't let them go! Their tails can turn a man to stone. There's a way up here.
Here's to that. The air is chill. Is there water within? Come, Master! Fall from these heights will shorten a leg, or a life.
I'm on my way.
A flock of snow harpies! Strike! Let the harpy sing!
He's within range of our fire sword!
Cling to his leg! Throw it off balance!
I'll get the weaklings out of the way.
It's falling! Now, attack!
This. I grant you license back instead. Don't worry about it. As you wish, Master.
I'm on my way.
I obey.
We can climb down here. There's another path here. Here's another path, Master. Mark my words.
This place hides something. Shall we take a look? Here, 'tis the letter. Let us hasten it back to Field's hands. What's that? I've learned what to do in this quest. I've gained quest knowledge.
Let's return to the castle. It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Aldous. New equipment to enhance.
As expected of a residential area, it is much more quiet.
The Duke's gone well and truly mad with his business of researching the dragon. Sure, there are writings of the sort left in ruins and the like, but who's to say who wrote them, and for what purpose? The most of them are fiction and fancy, pure and simple. Some self-important bastard with a bit of learning strings together a few lines, and there's your precious text. A piece of friendly advice? Forget the Duke, and bring any text of that sort to private collectors. You'll be far better rewarded that way. Mark my words. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Boy there. Quite the pretty little item you have there, friend. Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft you a forgery fit to fool the Maker's own eye. I'll not beat round the bush. I'll have the goods ready by this time tomorrow. Call again then, will you? I'm sure you'll find what you need anytime.
The Scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.
There's a barber shop. I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
I hear no end of praise for your feats of late, sir. And have your pig. What will it be today?
Are your travel preparations complete?
So, what do you... I'm sure you'll find... Not quite done yet, I'm sure you'll find out anytime.
By the looks of it, it is a grand and sturdy fortress. Hobgoblin, it is a formidable foe.
Insolence!
Fire!
A hobgoblin! Monsters never want for hiding spots in the forest.
His far stronger
Careful! A goblin!
No interruption.
I'll leave the weak foes to you. Watchful range attacks!
Goblins ill like fire!
I'll aid you with fire!
Do not just attack blindly.
I'm the leader, and the morale is lost!
Watch for ranged attacks! It'll take more than that. This passage links South and Central Grances. Look at these goblin tracks. They are troublesome in groups. We near the beast's nest. Tread softly. We'll welcome the single law of aside from the roads we're accustomed to. What purpose do you suppose those men...
Hold. These letters. They are written in my father's hand. I see. Spread out over all the land, were they? I cannot fathom the trouble you bore to find this. I am at a loss for words, sir. And yet, it seems my father is well and truly dead after all. Please do not worry yourself on this. Simply finding aught of him is a treasure to me. I shall read this anon. Perhaps I may finally learn the cause behind his travels. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to... Pray, call again. In any case, the finest patron deserves the finest reward. Please, sir, accept this gift with my compliments. In truth, I warrant this will be my final transaction. With the mystery of my father resolved, I've little reason to wander the land any longer. Maker, guide your steps until our paths cross again.
Some walk here, eh? I was dispatched from the capital to aid in your travels, Arisen. I can offer you rest or see unwanted goods safely back to the inn in Grand Soren. It is my pleasure to serve, sir. Just name it, sir. Just name it, sir. Come again.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
'Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
This is a place quite restful to my kind. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
I'm sure you'll find it. Here we are. A perfect duplicate. 'Tis yours. I'm sure you'll find aught you anytime.
The scrivener, the Black Cat here, can duplicate objects in your possession.
Let's return to the castle.
What's more, the proprietor can furnish forgeries of certain items. Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there. This place holds its share of shadows.
This shop will see to your hair, should you be ever mind a habit style.
Well, I trust.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
I see little evidence of the dark rumblings Fiedel spoke of. Talk of this ilk oft...
A moment, sir. I'm named Gabriel. I serve under Sir Dario, captain at the Stone of the North. I see the captain was correct in surmising you would possess that letter. 'Tis a missive Chamberlain Fiedel asked you to retrieve. Am I correct? Pray, do not lend credence to that fox's lies. He's a man drunk on ambition. He plans to win the Duke's trust by spreading lies of sedition, happily shedding the blood of faithful men in the process. But even that is but a preamble. Giving him cause to meet with the Duke in private is as good as lending him your dagger to plunge into his grace's breast. Sir Dario is determined to see Fiedel's traitorous designs thwarted. Allow me to bring the letter to Sir Dario. As none know of it, you need fear no ill consequence. All I've heard of you suggests a person of keen judgment. Pray, give me the letter, sir. My thanks, sir. You've chosen wisely. By so doing, have spared the castle the chaos this scheme would have wrought. 'Tis fortunate Fiedel moves slowly for a fox. It will like be some time before he's crafted his next plot. I'm certain Sir Dario will see you rewarded for your aid in this matter, Arisen. I cannot promise what or when, but know that the men of the stone e'er pay their debts. Until then, I take my leave. Ha!
Enjoying yourself. Still no sign of the letter, then? Your reputation suggests a more expedient hand. I'll know not to expect overmuch from the Arisen in the future. That seal! You've found the letter! And the seal is yet unbroken. Good! Its contents remain a secret. I shall give it to His Grace myself at the earliest chance. You are a wonder, sir. I shall see that you are properly rewarded for this boon.
Victory is elusive. Seek new allies. Where that fails, seek new foes. I'm on my way.
Agreed. It must be done. As you wish, Master.
There, Master! Griffin!
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold. Find an opening and strike. No interruptions. Don't let them drag you off! Even the dragon's coming is not enough
Grand
to
Soren
warm men's
guards,
hearts
so
as
far
well.
from the cap.
Welcome, sir. Though I fear this place affords little hospitality. How do you find playing the role of Arisen, sir? Ah, but I misspeak. 'Tis far from play, I know. I meant only the role of hero must be tiresome work, to meet the demands for ceaseless feats of valor. I may have one such task to offer, if you've the time and inclination. Well, sir? Then pray, allow me to begin with a word about this stronghold. Given the hold's remote location, those who man it are oft required to remain here for long stretches of time. And sadly, the worsening dangers that plague the roads have kept all freight from reaching us. No matter the number of pleas I send to the capital, I receive no response. We're to commence a new regimen of training soon, but morale among the men is dismal. By now, we are a week's food in arrears. Our remaining stores will not last long. It would be a mercy if you, as Arisen, would go and speak to the court on our behalf. And in so doing, an acclaim for precluding a dire crisis in the Duchy's defense. In Grand Soren, you will find a Lord Julian. The Hold's expeditions and supply fall under his charge. Pray, speak with him, else the other guards within the Duke's castle.
What meaning do you suppose those stones
It's a
hold?
port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. Be they man or pawn,
Once our
'tis hard
preparations
to
are
do
complete,
aught alone.
we ought meet with
'Tis usually more lively.
It seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead.
Sidario's words were, "One week's supply of medicine."
You've made quite the name for yourself since last we spoke.
The captain at the Stone of the North seeks supplies. Very well. I'll arrange for it at once. Know you what quantity he requires? 1 week, is it? Understood. No doubt a bit more would ease their worried minds, hmm? Tell the captain I shall add 2 days' supply to the amount he requests. Oh, and here, I should thank you to give him this. It is hardly much, but I dare say it suits the palate better than dried rations. A gift for the men of the stone. I am grateful for your aid, Arisen.
There's something drawn on the hill.
All I know is yours to hear, should you desire it. The beast is called Death Incarnate, the greatest of evils. You will learn when you come to face it that the truth is not so simple. It possesses deep insight to match its cold and steady drive to destruction. And an air of resignation, perhaps, lies beneath its imposing rage. All I know is yours to hear. The Arisen is a child of mine, no more, no less. 'Tis said, the Arisen is born whene'er man takes his first true step toward a goal. When the spirit gives rise to action, a man becomes Arisen. Those like us, whose paths lead to the dragon, are known unto the beast as a matter of instinct, just as it is our own instinct that guides us on. All I know is yours to hear. I am him that was forged in the dragon's fire. I stand astride the bounds of life and death, remaining here that I may pass my knowledge on to the Arisen of each coming age. My battle as the Arisen has spanned 1,000 years, and yet it knows no end. Nor shall it, until the Arisen to follow me strikes the dragon dead. All I know is yours to hear. Ours are bodies marked by the worm, yours and mine. A scar across the chest, to stand as proof of the dragon's claim o'er our hearts. I carved a scarred man into the face of this hill, that it might serve as a beacon to those who bear our mark. It beats yet as does mine, there within the beast. 1,000 years since it was stolen, and yet it beats. As long as the dragon lives, the hearts in its safekeeping know no death. Our kind may die in battle, aye, but neither age nor illness will ever claim us. We have stepped free of this mortal coil, Arisen. All I know is yours to hear, should you
There have been other Arisen come before you to meet my master. 2, perhaps.
There's something drawn on the hill.
I'm on my way.
Their screams chill the blood to ice.
Hi there.
Even the dragon's coming is not enough.
My thanks for your trouble, sir. A message from Lord Julian. 2 additional days, is it? Yes, I see. You've done well, good Arisen. Your efforts shall not be in vain, I guarantee it. Something further, sir. A meal from the Lord's own larder, is it? My. The men will be delighted, I'm sure. You are kind to have gone to the trouble.
'Tis good fortune we prevented a crisis ere it arose.
I must say, Arisen, you've an uncommon intellect and a shrewd nature to match. 'Tis some manner of fate what caused our paths to intersect. Pray, take this, a humble token of our fellowship.
The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on. A long-fallen way castle is. Still, there may yet be aught atop the wall. 'Tis Sir Dario holds the key to the store.
What meaning do you suppose
It's
those
a force
stones
crystal.
hold?
One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
This is a place quite restful to my kind. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain orders. Now, where shall we go?
Hello.
I've learned the contents of this book.
An audience with a duke. Have you been? Or will it be? What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick? Come again?
Are your travel preparations complete? Salvation and the Nice Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
Doing well, are you?
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg a moment? Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots of salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events and hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
Our map bears the location of Salvation's meeting place. If these meetings are secret, they most likely take place at night.
Doing well, are you?
We must head to their gathering place.
We best make for that alley.
How did the day find you?
A fellow just... Have your pick. What will it be? Understood. A fellow just... Have your pick. What will it be?
Hello.
What do you make of this new plan the High Conclave's crafted? I know the aim's to sow chaos, but still, I can't but think it's excessive. Talk is those walking bones have slain 3 of our own. And we're to let such creatures roam the roads?
Aye, if we're so ordered. The rest of the Conclave's design relies on those skeletons to draw off the Duke's attention. I'll grant you their bloodthirst is greater than I'd thought. 'Tis time to send word to the others. Come, no more doubts, brother. You're to begin work under the Conclave soon, no?
Aye, I'm bound for there now. 'Tis my first time. I was surprised at the summons, truth be told. I've not been with Salvation long. I suppose they trust me. I'll not miss the hellish life of a messenger, I'll tell you that.
Let us approach one of them, or tail
We
them
ought
away.
confront or follow one of them.
Farewell, then. Go prove them right for choosing you, brother. Ah, and if you're bound for the Conclave Hall, pray, save me an errand along your way. This key needs returning to the usual spot. You know the place, aye? The other messengers will have need of it, so pray, see it back safely.
Aye, I'll see it done. Worry not. I'll see you at the next gathering, brother. Till Dragonfire lights the dawn.
Let us shadow him.
We'll take the key once he's hidden it.
For months I've placed the key here as told, and only now do I stop to wonder if it is safe. I suppose it isn't the sort of place a fellow would stumble upon without being told. Either way, 'tis little concern of mine, now I'm bound for the Conclave
He's
Hall.
hidden the key.
Patrons oft post work notices in the alehouse. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet
Many's
the
the
Chamberlain
person
orders.
comes to drink here, all bearing different tales. I've gained quest knowledge.
This wind. Us entry into the catacombs' depths. You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. road will see us to the catacombs. We share these roads with traveling.
Castle Wall.
Walking Dead! There!
As you like it.
This way, Arisen.
It was most like a watchpost once. Sorcerer Master, stay vigilant. Such open makes me tricky propositions. Skeleton! Master! Skeleton! They rampage indiscriminately. That was hardly a warm-up. Skeleton knights! Just wait. We'll see a weakness. That's all. Barely worth the effort. Scatter those foes!
Move on their own!
Bones! Walking bones! Skeleton knight!
That's it!
You're dead!
Sight of it excites it! Insects! Anything it catches and devours!
Tis exposed after it attacks!
Its brute strength is deadly!
Strikes! That was a waste of time. Our strength brought us victory.
Take advantage of the uneven terrain.
I'm on my way!
Well, a fair surprise this. It'll take more than that.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Skeleton Knight!
We have triumphed.
Our strength brought us. There's no way we could have lost to that. worth the effort. I'll take that. There must be a way around.
Must stay calm. One at a time.
They rampage indiscriminately.
I'll go at once.
As you like it. I obey.
I'm dead.
I'm on my way.
I'll aid you at once.
Wounded by this trifle.
Now! Use fire to pop it!
Looks ready to spit something. Just attack fire.
Will end in their endurance.
Don't allow it to possess you.
I have it! Gun clear! I'll use fire to burst it! It hates fire!
They hardly faltered in their assault. Let go! There's no way we could have lost to that. Our strength brought us victory.
Master, stout on
Now! Use fire to pop it! There, Master! Beyond it! It looks ready to spit something!
This looks interesting.
I haven't spoken a word. Not a word, I swear it. You must believe me.
Insolence.
I'd no idea that was the Arisen. How could I have? Please!
Don't allow them to swarm!
Yet still these vermin come.
As you
No honest
wish,
business brings them. It leads down below.
We can use the key from the salvation memo. It grows with the life it steals.
I'm on my way.
I cannot obey right now. Phantoms release their ghosts when attacked. I shall watch the spirit's actions.
Call for help if a phantom takes hold!
We must end this quickly.
The possessed cannot free themselves! Stay close! Walking bones!
'Tis a labyrinth in here.
Swing it down!
Phantom takes hold. Just wait. It grows with the light.
Did it! There! Human bones can move on their own!
Bones! Walking bones! A skeleton house!
Did it!
Our strength brought us victory. speak phones! Our strength brought us victory.
Did it!
That was a waste of time. If you feel a foe is beyond our means, there is no shame in fleeing. If we kill it now, we need
I'll
to
take that.
of our own blood. A monster stalks the passage ahead. I hear a man's voice.
There, Master! Stop them there! I'm coming, Arisen!
You! It's not over with this fool! Hurry and find the one controlling them further on! Go and...
He looks ready to spit something.
I'm on my way! If we could engulf other foes in the blast...
Welcome, Arisen. 'Tis an honor to have you come so far to meet us. You here seeking the source of the skeletons? Or have you just come to rid us of a few traitors? My thanks, by the by. I see no call for secrets. It was salvation loosed those bone warriors upon the land. They are an experiment, a vanguard. All in preparation for the day of reckoning to come. You shall have an honored place among them, Arisen. Aye, your bones shall lead the march as the Red Dawn breaks.
Some Maximilian awaits our report. There's no way we... I wonder what's inside.
A port crystal, Master. This is a place quite restful to my kind. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. so quiet. Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead.
The guards do have much to worry about.
Well met.
She seemed happy when he...
Arisen, sir? Beg pardon, sir? I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I trust... forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens.
The catacombs are cleansed of rats, thanks to your efforts, Arisen. The roads, too, are all but free from the skeleton warriors. Grancis is safe for the moment. Documents they left behind shed some light on Salvation's actions as of late. It seems the skeletons were an attempt to bolster their numbers, thought I do not relish. What's more, it was their own members' bones they put to use. Newly joined believers made living sacrifices. They were turned from flesh to living bone by some dark art, all as a part of some experiment. The writings claim that bone warriors wrought from living men are stronger than those come from corpses. Even for a cult of madmen to visit such atrocities upon their own, it is a horror. And one now hopefully at an end. Again, you have my thanks, Arisen. Pray accept this small token for your efforts.
Eleanor required such an hour. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain orders.
Going about
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place. Aye, the inn offers a clean bed.
I hear no. Have your pick. What will it be? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Nightfall, Master. Mirabelle awaits you
Night
in the
is
castle.
come. I feel as though there was aught we were to do this eve. Someone in the castle must be the Knight's champion. But who?
Well met, sir.
Praise the Maker you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious. Most glorious. Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand. It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth. I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you. And well, yes, even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others. Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers.
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There's the boldness that filled a dragon.
Quickly!
You storm my lady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle.
Oh, fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch and guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edmund, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are
Lenore! Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Lenore! Forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Lenore!
Simon, This isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. She stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give her a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festi, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
Well now, what have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Or perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turning the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this Arisen business after all.
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
Master, you're hurt! How did this happen?
You've been through quite a trial, Arisen. I offer my deepest regrets.
Take care, you are soaked in water.
preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
I hear no end of... Have your pick. What will it be? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.